You're going to be quiet for 3 minutes and not say another word. You understand? Quit interrupting me. Just about y'all's police chief.
Okay, what's the question?
Does he support the U.S. Constitution and the First Amendment?
I'm not him, I'm not sure.
GT went hot at the Grantville City Council meeting to address the mayor about some issues. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell. Got something you like GT to look into? Email tips@gatransparency.com and be sure to check out gtnewsnow.com. Mayor Proctor interrupting during the 3-minute time limit for the people to speak about anything to their elected officials. Did this mayor again violate the First Amendment? Once said by former city council member Jim Sells, the First Amendment is a privilege. Councilwoman dberry brought up two very interesting topics. Topics such as why is the city not allowing people to criticize them on social media? And city clerk's oath of office. Let's get into it.
Father, Lord of heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Power, glory, forever. Amen.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Add an item to the agenda to discuss assignment to the city clerk as the system administrator responsible for videotaping and publishing the video stream of all duly advertised meetings held in this council chambers, and ensuring that video comments shall never be disabled, turned off, or deleted. And the second thing I would like to add to the agenda is to schedule a utility meeting which is needed to discuss whether we need a forensic audit of our utility company. Two items I would like to add.
Do I have a motion on the first? You made the motion. Do I have a second? Hearing none, it fails. Do I have a motion on the second? You made the motion. Do I hear a second? Hearing none, that fails. Okay. All right, we've already approved the agenda. All in favor of the agenda, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Meeting on Wednesday, November 29, 2023.
You just had your administrative committee meeting talking about criteria. I mean, what else do you want? Madam Chairman?
Okay, this particular meeting was to schedule this meeting for November the 29th, and I'm not sure if my two committee members are going to be able to attend, but would like to know if that would be convenient, the 29th. And two items on the proposed agenda is to review the contracts of council appointed staff. And the second item would be to discuss the loyalty oath of office, code of ethics, and conflicts of interest. So those are the two items that I'm proposing for that. This would be a special meeting of the administrative committee. And we used to be able to meet monthly, but that was changed, and to require that we come back to the city council and ask permission to have a meeting. So that's what I'm doing.
Rick, can you tell me how many contracts we have?
We have one contract.
That's for who?
The city manager.
And didn't we already discuss this contract like a month ago?
True.
Any other discussion?
Ms. Berry, on the second item, are you referring to anything specific? I know this is just your proposed, and you got some information from the clerk previously on oath of offices that were signed and all that. So are we looking at something specific that we need to?
Well, according to our charter, oath of office is supposed to be taken by, subscribed to by all appointed officials. And I was just surprised when the only one I got back was the oath of office for the chief of police. I didn't get one for the city manager. I didn't get one for the city clerk. I didn't get one from the city attorney. So these are council-appointed officers that have not subscribed, have not sworn that they will support the Constitution and obey the laws of the United States and observe the provisions of the charter and ordinances of the city. So I really do need to know if the city of Grantville is following our charter. And I guess that's a question for the city attorney, whether or not there's even a description of who the officers that should be subscribing to the oath, even to the point of board members. So
Who does fall under that?
who falls under that provision? Mr. City Attorney?
Not sure if that term
Who currently take oath of office out of council in America?
We have to do some research.
Is that the police chief taking it?
Yeah, I got 3 from the police chief.
Take oath of office in Grantville or whatever.
The section of the charter that she's referring to is section 3.09, that before a person takes any office in the city government, he shall take, subscribe to, and file with the city clerk the following oath or affirmation. That oath is set out there. The term office isn't defined in the charter. It's certainly never come up as an issue before. I don't think there's any, certainly the members of the council, this is the oath that is given to them before taking office. I don't think there's any quote-unquote violation of the charter that's occurred. The council feels it's important to have those on file, and certainly that's something that can be addressed.
Anything else?
Okay, there's a definition in the charter 1.02 where there's a definition of officer. Do you feel that that would apply? It says the mayor, councilman, members of boards and commissions, and any other person classified as public officers by the laws and jurisdictions of the state. And then you go to the state code, and you have
Okay, let's take this one back on research. The point is to vote next session to have the administrative committee to begin with. So we'll look into that one for a little bit. All right. Citizens' comments. Mr. Pickering, you are required to give your full name and address. That is the raw rules of our council.
I'll provide you my last name, but my address, I
Russell
don't need to
Pickering
provide
lives
your.
in Lagrange. He's in Troup County. You may approach.
What's the time limit?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. How's everybody doing this evening? Miss Barry brought up a good point about the city charter, about a clerk of the city clerk should have a oath of office. I know everyone I pulled, I get back an oath of office. Anyways, she also brought up another good point about social media, Facebook and YouTube. Comments have been turned off. Why? Because the people can't comment? Why can't the people comment? You don't like what they have to say, so you delete the posts? And I think we've already addressed this issue with an intent to sue. And we've had this issue in the past with Mr. Clark. So if that's the information you're getting from Mr. Mitchell here, the city attorney, y'all might want your money back. Because the people have a right to say what they want, when they want to say it, on a government Facebook page. Censoring and deleting comments will stop, and it will stop right now. I hope I made myself clear on that. Censoring public records. City Manager Al Griesaber has admitted to altering these records in the past recording.
All comments are
Sir.
subject to the council.
Sir, this is my 3 minutes. Can you stop the time?
That's our rules.
No, I don't care about your rules. I care about the, no, sir.
You cannot mention them in your points.
Sir, I will say what I want when I want to say it.
Those are the rules.
I don't care about your rules. I care about the law. You're going to be quiet for 3 minutes and not say another word. You understand? Quit interrupting me. Mr. Griesaber admitted to altering public records in a previous recording, also caught by the Department of Justice for trying to suppress the black vote in Albany, Georgia, as well as the financial issues in Florida. And then I hear that the city's out of budget, over budget, or something here as well. You see that track record. You see that same track record. Also, something that happened in the past, something I found on Facebook, again, a public Facebook government page, that Mayor Proctor references himself as the Great White Hunter. The Great White Hunter strikes again down in Alabama with the boys. What is that in reference to? Did you strike again when you pointed at Miss Berry at a previous meeting telling her to be quiet because she's questioning, because she wants the best for the people, because she's asking questions, something that some of the other ones aren't up here doing, especially. Thank you. Don't interrupt me next time. I'm telling you.
So just to clarify, commenting on the YouTube channel of the city council meetings, that's a YouTube policy. It's made for kids. And when it's made for kids, they're not allowed to have comments. That's a YouTube
What did you
policy.
say?
You can tell YouTube to change their rules. Okay, Ms. Cody.
My name is Selma Cody, Grantville, Georgia, and my comment is in reference to a public hearing that was held, I believe on November 7, where there was only one member of the city council present. And that city councilman was directed to leave the council chamber table and to go down and sit in the public. Her husband then inquired of the general counsel of the Department of Revenue, Georgia Department of Revenue, was that legal? And they said no. I subsequently got in touch with the Covington County tax assessor, and he said that he had been notified by the DOR that this had happened and that there was no legal process to collect the taxes beyond the rollback. That's the problem. And the cost to not do that was going to be between $7,000 and $10,000. And he made a suggestion, which was for the city to issue a statement explaining the oversight, and I have a hard time reading here, explaining the oversight, ensure that they would are in full compliance with the advertising requirements while redoing the process. So my question to you, Mr. Mayor, is the city, or have you already issued a statement? I'll take that as a no. You're an idiot.
All right, seeing as how the business of the evening is done, we are adjourned.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry? With me?
How about your video?
What about my video?
It's just on them, right? Not on our interpreter.
Oh no, it's on the whole place.
You don't have permission to videotape.
I'm sorry?
You don't have permission to videotape.
Ma'am, I don't need your permission. We're in public. This is a public meeting. Have a good day.
You do have.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Threatening people in public is probably not good. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. How you doing?
I don't know what that was all about, but
Oh, can we get a comment, sir? Nope. You suck. You're horrible. You're garbage.
I'm telling you right now,
he does dberry.
Oh yeah, he sucks.
I mean, I think it's terrible the way he does her.
Vote him out of here.
We can't.
You can vote him out of here next election. Vote his sorry behind out of here. Oh, Mr. Greasaver, can we get a comment about the budget? Why not? Is there a working copy presented to the public? Is there a working copy yet? Sir? Fix it. Now. Oh, can we get a comment about the budget? No comment about the budget? Okay. Have y'all seen the budget?
Yeah, they went over that months ago.
There should be a working copy out for the public to see if they're over. Ma'am?
Where are all your comments at?
No, not my comments. The city of Grantville's comments. If they don't like what you say, they take it off and they remove it.
How can they do that?
Just as what they do. If the Grantville doesn't like what you got to say, they remove your comments.
I've never noticed that. You mean on
Pay
that?
attention.
On that one
Pay
right
attention.
there?
No, on the Facebook, on the government Facebook, and now nobody can comment on their YouTube channel. So some transparency in the government, right? Some transparency. Yeah. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Hey, you know what? It's your tax dollars.
It's what?
It's your tax dollars. You're in charge of them.
Thanks.
You're in charge of them. I mean, you're in charge.
You know, I did like him when he first come on, but I didn't vote for him, but I did like him, but now he ain't nothing. I don't think anyways.
Yeah.
He just wants to start trouble.
And another one's got to go is that sorry excuse for Chief Whitlock. So, can we do an interview?
For what?
Just about Grantville Police Department.
I'm not at liberty to talk about Grantville Police Department.
But you work for Grantville. Why aren't you at liberty to talk to them?
I mean, do you have specific questions? Do you have specific questions that you want to ask, or do you?
Oh yeah. Just about y'all's police chief.
Okay, what's the questions?
Does he support the U.S. Constitution and the First Amendment?
I'm not him. I'm not sure.
You don't know if he does it or not?
I
as your
imagine.
police chief? Oh, I'm sorry, my light kicked on.
That's good.
Okay, cool beans. Have a good day, sir. Thank you. I'm interested to know what your thoughts are in the comment section of this story. Why would the mayor refer to himself as the Great White Hunter? Why not just the Great Hunter? So much more to follow up here as we continue to deep dive into the city of Grantville again. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. GT is going cold.